So today's video is about what the heck is going on with Harley Davidson.
Check it out and see.
We're traveling all over the United States. And we found something that's very peculiar. It seems to be happening a lot now. We're finding more and more Harley Davidsons out of business. We're hearing a lot of gossip going out here that Harley wants to get rid of all the small town dealers, and they only want to have those big ones that are along the highway, selling all the merchandise, all that kind of crazy stuff. So what's going on? Are they only after the dollar? Is that what's going on? Today's video, we're going to talk about some of these options and some of the things that are going on with Harley Davidson. And if you've got some feedback that you want to put down, go down here into the comments and let us know what you think about what's going on with Harley Davidson. Some of the things that we've seen as we've been traveling around, more and more of the clothing that they have in the stores are getting to be more of, either they're made from China or who knows, Taiwan, wherever they're at. There was a dealer we were at just, I think a month or so ago. They actually had some American-made Harley Davidson shirts that I think they probably had made local, which actually was the same price as the imports were.
More a little bit cheaper.
So why isn't Harley moving towards that way? Why isn't Harley putting more American-made products inside their stores? That's what's curious. What else is going on that I don't really quite understand is some of the dealers. We've reviewed a lot of dealers here on our channel, and we've had some really great ones here. They do really good at customer service. They take care of their customers. On the other hand, there's a few handful of dealers. There might even be more than a handful. We know one particular dealer that owns quite a few dealerships that we've actually dealt with many years ago that kind of took advantage of you. They told you everything, they lied to you, high pressured you to buy, all that crazy stuff. Why does the corporate allow that kind of craziness? Why do they allow dealers like that to gobble up all these really good dealerships that we have in the United States and flip them into these high, fast moving, how fast they can sell a bike, and then once you're out the door, they could care less. They got your money, and that's the way it is.
High pressure.
And that's kind of sad. One of her bikes ended up being that way.
My last bike.
Yeah. Turned out not too good. We luckily got out of it and broke even on the bike. But I mean, it was a very traumatic ordeal of what we ended up.
It's not a very nice experience. And boy, I'm aware every time I buy something now. They got to show me everything up front.
If you've dealt with any of those dealers that didn't treat you very well, go down here in the comments and let us know which dealers those are. If they're in our area or the ones that we've talked to that, that we've kind of gave a good word out for, we'll go back and give them a talk to. But if it's any of the ones that we haven't got to, we'd like to know where those dealers are at. Because, like I say, we don't want to give them any publicity. We don't want to say anything good about them. So far we've met some really great dealerships here in the Harley Davidson family. So that's what today's video is all about. What do you think of what's going on with Harley Davidson? I think the CEOs have been changed around. I've noticed Harley has changed over the last 10 years since, we've been riding Harleys for about 25 years. I've owned them for about 20 years now. And I've had pretty good service with the bikes that we've had other than the one she kind of got taken advantage of. But I mean, it worked out all right. We got out of that bike. We tell everybody that we know not to deal with that dealership anymore. They actually own quite a few dealerships in the area where we used to live. So that's our question today. What do you think's going on with Harley Davidson? What do you think should be done with Harley Davidson? What do you think they should be doing? What do you think they shouldn't be doing right now? Come down here in the comments. Let's get a conversation going on about this. Give us some of these good questions you have and some of the concerns you have. Let's see what we can do as a YouTube channel to try to get this industry to change what's going on. I talked to a lot of the dealerships that we've talked to. They don't always agree everything that corporate's doing either. But I mean, we are the buyers of these bikes. And we are the ones that should be making, letting them know what we think and what's going on and things like that. Because that's the future of their company, is us buying bikes. This is our, I guess overall we've bought in about, 5 or 6 bikes now over the last 20 years. So we've spent some money with Harley Davidson. We had used to have a lot of our service done by the dealership. And overall, we've had pretty good experience with our Harleys, other than a few dealers that are bad out there.
So we can kind of keep it positive. Also, if you also know of a good dealer that's in your area, dealership, write that down in the comments too. We want to give them credit and figure out where they're at so we can patronize them.
You know, we got a bunch of rallies coming up here real soon that we're going to be going over with you probably in the next day or two, telling you where we're going to be at. I think we got 3 rallies coming up, maybe 4 in the next 2 months that we're going to be hitting. And if you happen to be in one of those areas, we'd be glad to meet up with you and let us know. And back to this point that we have today is about Harley Davidson. What do you think will take to make Harley Davidson
Great again?
That's right. There you go.
I shouldn't say that.
And she did. So we'll go from there. So at this point, that's where we're going to leave you at today. We want to know what you guys think about Harley Davidson. Do you like what's going on with Harley Davidson? Do you not like what's going on? Do you really don't care what's going on with Harley Davidson? You know, you could be a guy that says, hey, I could care less. You know, I ride my bike. I don't deal with the dealership. You know, that's the way it is.
Or maybe they ride an Indian.
Yep, could do that. Ride another bike. Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hondas. There's everything's out there. And you may be still watching our channel, which is great. If you ride something different, put that down in the comments too. Say, hey, I'm a Honda rider. Or hey, I ride an Indian. Or whatever you might ride. Let us know. It'd be neat to find out what everybody rides. We should do that on our Facebook page. I'll make a post of my Facebook page, our Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventure. If you're not a member, subscribe to that. Get online with us, and I'll put a picture up of my bike. I want everybody that has a bike to take a picture of your bike and tell us what year it is and what model it is and all that good stuff, and we'll see how many bikes we can get up on there.
I'll put my old picture of my old bike up there.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and leave you right now with this, and let's get some comments down there. Let's get this going a little bit and find out what we can do to make Harley Davidson #1 again.
So thanks for coming along today. Give us your opinion. Don't forget to write in the comments. Subscribe to our channel. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
And we're going to leave you with this dealership that just kind of closed up, it looked like. And just about 3 days ago, all the signs and the paintings and everything on the wall, everything was still here. Came back the last 2 days. We've been looking for it again to do this video. And they've completely repainted the building, took all the signs down. You wouldn't even know it ever had been a Harley Davidson other than just a few things that we're going to show you right now.
It kind of looks like a church now.
See you later.
Bye.